What is up, collective? Let's go ahead and take deep breaths as I shuffle these cards. I'm so excited to do this reading for sure. We're gonna go ahead and hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Keep up with those deep breaths. We're gonna slow down. We're gonna get comfy, snacks, drinks, whatever. We're gonna go over every signs for today during this solar eclipse. I believe it will be placed today, the 28th, correct? Collective, this is about soul medicine. I'm gonna go ahead and start shuffling here. But I was meditating on our energy, the collective's energy. I have been meditating. I have been getting some sun. I feel like that is something that we too also need at this time. So let's make sure we do a lot of physical care and a lot of sun. I have the Three of Cups. I was already shuffling and this came up. I feel like this is very significant to us at this time. The solar eclipse is really having us wake up to a lot of things. And I suppose this is a lot on trauma. Okay. Again, this is about soul medicine. This is about spiritual fasting, clearing, organizing, cleaning. I went into this reading cleaning. I have been purifying. I have been saging. It's very important to clean. Very important to get rid of old energies, right? Stepping into Scorpio season, I feel like we are seeing a whole lot of light. Just like this light that's coming in. This is heavy on spiritual fasting, collective. The Page of Wands. And I'm gonna go over every sign here. We're just gonna slow down. I feel like a lot of us is having a lot of like body aches at this time. We're super dehydrated is what I'm getting. We want to, again, sage, clear, purify, get rid of old energy. We want to get clear with ourselves. And I think a lot of that truth may be coming in Scorpio season at this time. As you go through this flow of uncertainties, moments of awakenings, moments of disagreements, moments of change, shifts. This transit really had everybody question themselves. Significance at this time, collective, the number 33, or the number 3, number 4, number 44, number 11, number 111, that is very significant for our collective. To our Scorpios, I would like to remind you a message, Scorpio, heavy emphasis on this message. What they did to you is not your fault. That is a heavy message. That is a message for somebody there. Everything is coming into place and you know this, Scorpio. This is something that you have been working on. This is something that you have been claiming is what I'm hearing. Happy for you, good for you, great job is what I'm hearing, Scorpio. You are so focused. And you may be one going through this spiritual fasting is what I'm hearing. There are literally no cards coming out right now. Heavy emphasis on Sagittarius. We are thinking of you, reminding you is what I'm hearing. Collective, you are coming out of what feels like. All right, let's pay attention for a second. The solar eclipse feels very heavy on a lot of us. And in terms of heavy, I'm talking about like emotionally. These moments of you having your breakthroughs, these moments of you crying, shivering, shaking, 444 on the timestamp is what I'm getting. You are coming out of what feels like a hangover, collective, okay? Exhaustion, a lot of dehydration. So we want to hydrate. Give me 1 second. We might be coming out of this energy where you feel like a little hungover, exhausted, bruised. I'm getting like internal bleeding, internal chaos. A lot of what feels like there's signals and like pressure points in your body that is calling out to you, right? That you may be feeling very heavily during this time. Heavy emphasis on inflammation, chronic illnesses, heavy emphasis on headache, heavy emphasis on neck pain, back pain, lower back pain, but I'm getting more like in the middle, like middle back pain and left neck pain. Heavy on that, collective. Okay. We have the Four of Wands. If you guys are still like doing breathing, like exercises, deep breathing, you're more than welcome to keep doing and keeping up with that. I have the Six of Cups and the Four of Wands that came out. I keep wanting to go over here. I'm dyslexic. I have the Six of Cups and the Four of Wands. I love how the light is just like, Aquarius, your cards look amazing. Heavy on celebration, heavy on, I'm getting like cultural celebration. I love that so much. You guys are celebrating your fruit of labor, or your hard work, your dedication, your perseverance is what I'm hearing. I think that this season may be bringing, to some of us, collective, maybe bringing you this like feeling of joy and like, I mean, of course, we're going into the holidays, right? We're spending more time with family and friends, ones who value you, ones who appreciate your presence is what I'm getting. We may be finding ourselves going out, going to weddings, having a good time with friends. I'm getting like friends from high school, even like middle school, all the way back to middle school. I'm getting this feeling of 444 on the timestamp, sorry. This feeling of like great kinship, like camaraderie, right? This is what I'm getting with the Six of Cups, of like coming back to what feels like your inner child, like your wild side is what I'm getting, and you're celebrating, you are commemorating, you are celebrating a lot on that. I love that. A lot of energy, a lot of youthful, young, teenage energy is what I'm getting. This is what I mean by like, you may be having to have reunion, like in union with like your friends from middle school and high school. It's very like up, alive energy. Your room is filled with like people you love is what I'm getting. I love that. Also, happy advanced Halloween, you guys. We are almost there. What is everyone dressing up as? I don't even know. I'm getting like putting your focus on the major events that is happening in your life at this time, collective, whatever that means for you. For some of us, this is like building a stronger foundation for you and your family. I'm hearing like you're quitting your job and you're like bouncing back job to job. You're finding security in your trust and rebuilding this empire. I'm getting like Greek mythology type of like vibes here. Like you and your partner are like, I'm getting like wealthy, like very wealthy in mind, very wealthy in spirit. You have all the resources, you have all the sources. You're traveling, you're doing work for, you're traveling for work and all that kind of stuff. I'm getting a lot of like contracts. You're traveling to find work. Perhaps you may be having to be at a distance from your family at this time. And you're taking time to just really focus in on rebuilding your empire, collective, because this is for you and your family. I love that. I feel like for some of us, Scorpio season is bringing us a whole vibe, a whole different vibe about who we are, our identity, who we have become in the last couple months. 2-2 on the timestamp. Number 22 could be very significant for some of us. I'm getting a lot of like Sagittarius vibes. This Page of Wands. The Page of Wands just reminds me of like Sagittarius personality, because they're just very charming in that way. I'm getting this word studious, a lot more like charming and like outgoing, very enthusiastic type of personality. That could be you, collective. That's a message. Heavy significance on alignment, okay, synchronicities, and also ooh, I lost it. I just had it. None of these cards wants to come out as soon as I said it. 11-11 on the timestamp. We have the Emperor. Again, heavy emphasis on the rebuilding for your family, rebuilding a stronger foundation for you and your friends, family. 1-2-1 on the timestamp. You are having to attract great abundance. Hello. That's what we're doing. We are having to collect. I'm hearing collect is what I'm getting. That's a message for some of us. I'm getting this image of somebody going like this. I do that too. My cousins do that. I think it's really cute. That's a heavy message for some of us. That's like a thing that you and your friends do to each other, like from a distance when you see each other, like when you meet to go have lunch or something, and you like see each other from a distance. You're coming out of the car and your friends are in the restaurant or whatever, and you're going like this from a distance, and you're just like, hi. You're so excited to see them. It's so cute. I'm just gonna keep shuffling, collective, and then we'll go over all the signs. I had written it down in order in the way I did, so I'm gonna say that in order. We're gonna start with Pisces. Pisces. Y'all don't need TV for life. Pisces, TV is life, but you live it to be real in your mind. You have options, Pisces. This is about character. That's a message for our Pisces. I have the 5 of Cups. Y'all have had it kind of hard emotionally. You guys have had indecisions. A lot of indecisions. You may be falling back to victimhood. This I'm getting like mentally you're falling back to victimhood. I'm hearing take good care of yourselves, Pisces. Do a lot of physical care. Spend a lot of time, like at least 20 minutes in the sun in the morning. 2-2 on the timestamp. Slowing down. I feel the need to like pause and slow down and take a breather. 3-3 on the timestamp. 6 of Swords. You're having to just really lift yourself up in the best way you know how, Pisces. I think you may be one reaching out to your friends at this time and going, hey, let's go for lunch, or like, hey, let's go to dinner, or let's have some like friends over and have some like charcuterie and stuff like that, and like let's draw, let's paint is what I'm getting. That's your way of like healing yourself, Pisces. That's beautiful. Like you're not keeping yourself locked up is what I'm getting. That's good. But you're having moments of and days when you want to isolate. You want to keep to yourself, keep private, listen in and hear yourself. But at this time, you're finding yourself reaching out, 6 of Swords, to your friends, and that is your tender loving care to yourself. Like that is your own way of safety and clarity and moments of celebratory is what I'm getting. Moments of like ceremonial with your friends. That's cool. All right, moving on to Libra. Libra, deep breaths. Did you just see what I just did right now? I just went, focus in on your breathing, Libra. I think I just got this wave of like, I'm going to get an affirmation for our Libras. Heavy on hydration, Libra. We want to take deep breaths. Like, if you want to look up different types of like breathing exercises, do so, because that is heavy essential for you. 3-3 on the timestamp. Look out. Look out for your family. Look out in family. Heavy on family, Libra. Your family needs you is what I'm hearing. So like, I think you're having to just realize this, Libra, and you're having to just really go through the waves of this solar eclipse. Like whatever this full moon did to you and whatever it revealed to you, like you're having to really go through it, Libra. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Exactly. You're trying your best, but you're trying your best to be the best person that you are for yourself, because you're also wanting to extend this to your family. That's beautiful. I love that. I'm going to start with some tarot here. Libra, heavy on hydration and physical care. Okay. I have the 8 of Swords. Again, heavy on hydration, heavy on physical care. Needing a lot of rest, Libra. I'm getting heavy on the chest. I don't know what that means. I don't know if like you have chronic illness or like I'm hearing stuck in your system. We want to seek medical attention if this is essential and vital for your health and is very detrimental to your health. So seek medical attention. The Hanged Man. You're making sense of it all, Libra. Self-care is number 1. Okay, Aquarius, let's start with your reading. Heavy on self-care with you as well, Aquarius. You, just like our Scorpios, what happened to you and what they did to you is what I'm hearing is not your fault. Heavy emphasis on that message. I have the Fool. You had to either stay, Aquarius, or move and go forward is the message. Heavy feels, heavy emotions, Aquarius. We want to take good care. I think at this time, Aquarius, you're really having to find a stronger, deep-seated, rooted foundation. And you know where you're finding this? Your family. So spend some quality time with your family and be honest with your emotions to your family. Like, speak up when you know you need to, is what I'm getting. That is a heavy message. Moving on, Taurus. Heavy on your back, Taurus. I'm getting like trouble, the word trouble. I'm getting like you had something to do with this. This is something that you have been keeping. What's the holdup, Taurus, is the message. Make sense of yourself and heavy on self-care, Taurus. Any message for our Taurus? Oh, there is after all. The Queen of Swords. I have the Hierophant. You're having trouble seeking. What is going on, Taurus? I feel like you're having trouble with your, I'm hearing, identity. And therefore you having to like, I'm getting this image of like you bouncing around and finding your group, like where you belong. Like, where do I belong? Where is my tribe? Where is my soul tribe? Who is in my soul tribe? Do I even have a soul tribe? Is this something that I'm capable of having, Taurus? I'm gonna just get an affirmation for you guys. I feel like you're having a lot of like, I'm hearing Peter Pan syndrome, and I'm also hearing, I'm gonna clarify the Seven of Swords, please. Thank you. Yeah, you're having a hard time finding your identity. Therefore, you having to like project a little bit on people because you're not doing any self-care or taking care of yourself. That's very important for you right now, Taurus. I think you're having a hard time with your emotions. Perhaps maybe this is also affecting your performance at work, and you're not getting the abundance. You're not like attracting abundance in your life because you're so harsh on yourself. Heavy on self-care, Taurus, please. Can we get an affirmation for our Taurus? Service. I love it. I feel good when I can help others. So that's something to consider, Taurus. I'm getting like maybe volunteer at an organization, a nonprofit organization. I'm also getting like maybe give yourself a chance to explore yourself in a deeper way, like maybe in a spiritual way. Go travel is what I'm getting, like find a position or a role where you can like stand up for your voice and use your voice. I love that. Thank you, Taurus. Gemini, moving on to Geminis. This is about you and I. That's heavy emphasis on you and I, Gemini. This is also about perception and strictly business. What do we got for our Gemini? Heavy emphasis on truth to authentic thinking for Geminis. That's also been coming up for your readings a lot, I think. If you guys go back to the readings that I had posted for Gemini, I had posted one for Gemini, and I think I had talked about truth. I had authentic thinking, or authentic, something about authentic thinking. The High Priestess, you feel like you're at your utmost self because you have been doing the releasing, you have been making amends. And I feel like this is all rooted in children, marriage, your family, and having to release all of these negative, I don't even want to use the word negative on here, but like unwholesome, just old energies you don't really need to hold on to anymore, Gemini. You're just having to just be your best self. I love that. Very simple. Cancer, moving on to our Cancers. Also, if you guys want to skip through these signs and then go to yours, I'm going to go ahead and put the timestamp on the description box, so don't worry. Cancer, we appreciate your kindness. You are a mother and a father to all. That's very sweet. Heavy emphasis on psychic abilities for Cancers. That is a message for a few of us. I'm getting like not a lot of us, but like a very, very few. Okay. The Queen of Cups, of course. I feel like that is a major theme for our Cancers. Like your very nurturing energy. Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. There's somebody in your life right now, Cancer, that is wanting to court you, is what I'm getting, or like wanting to come forward and speak to you about something. They feel you from a distance. They miss you. Everything reminds them of you, and they want to reach out to you. So heavy emphasis on that, Cancer. That could be a very a message to a few of our Cancers. Virgo. Let's see what we got for our Virgos. Where do I even start, Virgo? Your kindness, your love. I'm gonna pull up a comfort card for our Virgos. No words to thank you in all that you do, Virgo. Heavy emphasis on that message. This card just like instantly came out. Do not give your power away to anyone. Say to yourself, I am strong and capable. I can approach this situation with confidence and skill. Reclaim your power. I don't feel like I need to do any tarot for you. Don't think there's any like, I'm just gonna pull up one maybe. And Virgo, also heavy emphasis on the number 7, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, and 3. The Knight of Swords. Something's coming up. I'm hearing like update, energy update. Virgo, what is it? I'm getting excited because I feel like there's like this, you too. Somebody's approaching you. Somebody's wanting to like, dying to give you the compassion and kind and love that you deserve. As they should. King of Cups. Boom, baby. Capricorn. Where we at? Affirmations, deep breaths, take care, and take your time. That's what I'm getting. I'm going to pull up also a comfort card for our Capricorns. You guys have been through so much. See your emotions as teachers. That's perfect. Emotions can be vehicles for transformation. We are also in Scorpio season, and Scorpio season is the time to do all of that releasing, cleaning, organizing, clarifying. Whether joyous or challenging, they can teach you how to overcome fear and cultivate compassion. Compassion. And I'm talking about self-compassion. Cap. Moving on, Sagittarius. This thing you do when you see someone upbeat and you judge at first, and then you smile, just like what I just did right now. Your charm, it is in your eyes, Sagittarius. Energies around you, you're attracting, you're alive, you're bright, you are in your truth. And so you're attracting so many energies around you. You may be attracting, that's too many cards. You may be attracting a lot of like money right now. You are in comfort is what I'm hearing. You're in this journey of realization, self-actualization, and self-realization. I have the Two of Wands and the Tower for you guys. That makes perfect sense. Thank you for that. Scorpio, leading up to our Scorpios. Here we go. Heavy on the number 3, Scorpio. You seem to always end up with anxiety. Where is this anxiety coming from? The world is shook up, but you are still so still. And we value that, and we are very inspired by that, Scorpio. Thank you for your unconditional loyalty to yourself. 2 of Pentacles. Do you notice that I said to yourself? This isn't like loyalty that you give to people, Scorpio. This is loyalty that you keep for yourself. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna do an affirmation for you guys. And also happy birthday, Scorpio. There is nothing like natural medicine. So for you, Scorpio, this means you may be finding yourself like laughing. I'm hearing somebody laughing. You are in joy. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. You have been doing your self-discipline, affirmations. You have been staying up at night, reading and doing your research. And again, self-actualizing is also what I'm getting for you guys. Thank you so much for that energy, Scorpio. Aries. The truth will always come back to you, Aries. I'm gonna just drink really quick. Did you guys see the moon last night? I did it like a quick time, what do you call that? A time lapse. I did a quick time lapse. It wasn't very long, but like, it was still cool. You get so much out of this truth, Aries. The truth will always come back to you, Aries, wherever you are positioned in the present time. It's because you put yourself there, is what I'm hearing. And in order for you to get yourself out of this rut, okay, for some of us, not all of us, but like for some of us who are and have been in this confusion, fog, mind fog, you're getting a lot of quality. You're getting a lot of value out of this. Truth, Aries. You are having to get to the bottom of your truth. And that's bringing you a lot back to your family, your friends who you value. This is bringing you back to wanting to be more at home and feel at home. You want to be in the sun. In the sun. You're wanting to like go and go for a ride, go to the beach. You want to look up at the sky and you want to just keep staring at the sky. You want to like, you have this relationship with the sun. You have this relationship with the moon. You have this relationship with having to be around trees, nature. And this is really having to ground you. I feel like Aries, you are very, very aware of your body when you need grounding. Like your body signals to you, okay, what do I need? And your body speaks to you. You need to be here. You need to be with these people, or you need to isolate. You need to be in solitude, stuff like that. Heavy, heavy emphasis on that. Heavy emphasis on kids laughing. That's a very significant message for our Aries. Thank you, Aries. Ooh, I have a card. Did I? Oh, I'm sorry. That was my bad. All right, last but not least, Leo. We just stay like gangsters. Leo, we just stay like gangsters. You've been gone. You've been gone for a while, Leo, is what I'm getting. You're gone before anyone else needs you again, and you're like in hiding or something, or you're like going on a hike, or like you have your phone turned off or something, and you're like in nature, and you're like, everyone, heavy on nature. I love this because I feel like this Two of Cups is bringing you back to your own self, back to your own sense of self. You've been given too much, Leo, I feel. Let's pull up another card for our Leos. We just stay like gangsters. Leo, we just stay like... I get a little crazy in here. Four of Swords, exactly. Exactly. You may be one finding yourself in great rest, as you should. Heavy emphasis on self, a heavy emphasis on identity. Scorpio season is bringing a lot of that. I'm gonna also pull up a comfort card for our Leos. Thank you very much. Heavy emphasis on nature and self-care. Heavy emphasis on culture. Opinions are the lowest form of knowledge, Leo. Do not be thrown off by others' opinions. Simply say, I appreciate your input, 3-3 on the timestamp, and do what intuitively feels right for you, Leo. Period. I want to add, before I wrap this up, I'm going to pull up a tiny tin. Tiny tin, what do you have for our collective today? This is the Tiny Tin Tarot segment. Ew, the 8 of Swords. Well, it makes sense because I feel that this solar eclipse is like really having to get to the bottom of the raw and the truth. And a lot of us is very uncomfortable with that because we're still trying to find contentment in our inner selves. And whatever it is that could be revealing to you at this time, you're not comfortable with. And you're needing some time, which is absolutely valid. Like, hello, look at the world. Look how powerful this card is. It's big, I'm hearing rambunctious, it's expanded, it's expansion, it's like bigger and greater consciousness. And we're having to just really sit with all of this like mental clutter. But I'm also like getting like this is about trauma. Okay, collective, this is like heavy trauma that you never spoke about, that you never even considered to speak about the truth. And now you're really having to get to the bottom of it. Really finding yourself being at home. Back to your grounding spot. Back to your home base. Collective, this has been very, very much appreciated. I will catch you guys later. Please like, share, and comment. If you are resonating with these messages, I will go ahead and put in the timestamps down below. Thank you, collective, for being here. Stay tuned for upcoming energy updates, videos. Namaste. Take care. Much love. Bye.